This is jerked. Okay. I'll leave that in, that's chill. So not an amazing day today, break even. So in terms of risk and stuff it was chill, but in terms of habits, like essentially I should be up like 3, 4, 500, but because I took some silly losses at the start of the day, it kind of fucked up my shit. Just go straight into it in the London session. We were generating these lows here, we swipe buy side, bigger time SMT, and essentially I just read this completely wrong. This is nothing to do with my model. I think I was just fucking skits essentially. Don't know what the fuck I was looking at. Actually, in my head initially, I thought this would be the change in state, right? But then we had another, it would be, if we came straight down, because we had a little internal manipulation leg up here, and then class this as a change in state. There's no fair value gap here, there's literally nothing. I literally just saw this fair value gap open up, and we had a 1 minute change in state. And I entered short and we came in at stop at the high, targeting these lows, and we got stopped out. This is just a horrible trade. This is not what I should be taking. First of all, this isn't in my model. I haven't got enough data to be trading. You know, this fair value gap was created as we had the change in state. It wasn't in the initial. Like, this isn't an inverse. This is a fair value gap, and this isn't in the model. You need the inverse for the model to be valid. So yeah, this is just a horrible trade. Don't know what I was seeing here. I guess it was just good that my risk was pretty good. I was only risking maybe 150, 200 on this. But this should never have happened. Into the journal, on my Twitter. And then what's even worse is, I was like, just observing. Now this would have been good. Came up to this high over here, created equal highs, and I wanted to see that scalp model play out. We had this 1 minute fair value gap here, sell side swept, SMT. So this looks good, bigger time frame. Imbalance, sell side swept, SMT, manipulation. Again, there's no change in state would be up here, 15 second and 30 second, there's nothing. Saw this 1 minute as an inverse, and this is how I kind of used to trade. So I was like, okay, take a long. This is very good risk, equal highs, nice risk, and also target the draw. I took this off a break even, so I didn't actually bank on this move. I actually put a break even, and we got stopped. I think I went to break even maybe, don't know, but wherever it was, it didn't make this move. This move never made money. But yeah, again, I don't want to be breaking my rules and not, you know, having the exact model I need to see. Like, this is important, and yeah, this trade looks good. It has everything I need. It isn't the model I'm trading, which is the forever model with the change in state. And I think once I entered here and I clocked this, I clocked literally as I entered, and maybe I had a bit of emotion because this trade was washed, and I was like, oh, this is also against my rules. I don't want to have 2 wash trades, so I just de-risked myself and put the break even, and I got stopped. Looking back, you know, trade looked good, but it's just so zoomed in as well. Like, this is just a tiny little scalp model, you know, which is good, but I want to be trading the consistent same model, same pattern, same entry, everything. I don't want to be deviating, because otherwise my brain will just kind of see this more and more, and I'll take. It's just it can lead to overtrading, basically, which is not what you want. So a big reset, went to the gym, went to my lecture. I actually spoke to the CEO of MAG today, Minds Advisory Group. And he actually gave me his card at the end. I went over and was like, yo, I'm so-and-so, like I did this undergrad, doing this as a master's, like pursuing a PhD in AI, all this shit. And he was like, gave me his nice contact card. That's what I just need to do though. I just need to like be a bit more fucking business minded and, you know, talk and contact with these people. Anyway, let's fast forward to New York. So I had my lecture, so there were no trades. Looks like I wasn't actually here for New York Open. Looks like we just chopped. I think Traver James was saying there's some sort of potential reversal model here, but it never played out, so there was no trades. And I came back and I initially took, so initially I'm looking at this buy side swept with SMT, pull back, but then the bigger time frame, we're so bullish on the bigger time frame, and there's equal highs here. So I'm like, right, in my head I'm thinking I just need to find some sort of internal scalp throw model to go up to these highs, especially when the draw is higher. So just observing. Now the initial trade I took was we took sell side, and we're in this bigger time frame, 30-second fair value gap. So that's two things I need. I zoom in, it's a very small time frame, 15-second change, inverse, and 15-second change in state. Now this is everything I need to look for. Sell side swept in a 30-second, 15-second inverse, 15-second change in state, pullback, enter, good risk. This is really a fine trade, everything I'm looking for. The reason I don't think it played out is I think this was just generating buy side essentially. That's what this move was, higher. So then the actual moves happened where we swiped internal and had the reversal model, but I'll get into that. Just taking this trade at face value, I think I need to see more here. I'm going to properly go over it in my journal at the end of the week at why I think this failed, when this is everything I need to see. But the fundamental difference between this and this is essentially the fact we swiped internal for one, and also that this is generating highs. When this happens and we get this change state here, I don't think this is generating a high because we've already come above this one, and like essentially it's to do with the lack of displacement here. And also another thing is this is worse risk to reward. This is much better risk to reward than this. The good thing about this, I didn't enter straight away, I waited for a better entry. So I probably entered about here. But then I saw that, I was like, right, that's interesting, that was everything I needed. Kind of zoomed out a bit. Then I was like, the next sort of sell side is down here and down here, so I was waiting for that. So we swiped internal, I'm just observing, I don't know if we want to go lower, take this sell side in this 5 minute. Literally just observing. Run this 15-second, now this is much more clean, internal swept, sell side swept, in this bigger time frame balance. Looks like a clean market maker buy model. 15-second change in state, pullback, tagged, stop at the low, target equal highs, and then the draw. And I initially took off my draw and took off everything at those equal highs, purely because I was down in the day from silly losses. I just wanted to make it all back and restart the day. I didn't want to leave any runners. I didn't want to leave anything on the table. I just wanted to get rid of today, bank on what I'm confident in, which is these equal highs, and that's what I did. Now look how clean this is. So we inverse this 15-second inverse, we pull back, tag it, come up, tag it again, we're holding, create this fair value gap here, which we fill, push up, tear this off, it's easier to see. This fair value gap, it's actually here, come up, create this one. Now initially I'm like, we're very close to these equal highs. If we run this fair value gap, I'll move my stop to break even. We run out to the downside, I'll move stop to break even. I also wasn't going to scale. You could scale in here, this fair value gap, and here. I didn't, purely because, again, I was down on the day from silly losses. I just wanted to bank and take what was given to me. Yeah, once I noticed we got this candle, tagged it, big push up, closure up here, I was like, yeah, this is definitely going to the draw. And then we just expanded, so it was like essentially if you were to scale, you'd want to scale in this mini internal model here. But no, it was a beautiful trade. Here are the executions. So bought 7, sold 7 up here. Discipline, didn't take any off. Stopped to break even, took all off at the high. And yeah, cleared all the losses from from the day. Excuse me. But yeah, still obviously red overall. But you know, this is absolutely fine. Tiny losses, tiny win. Like, this is chill. I mean, if I didn't check those bullshit trades in the morning, this would obviously be higher. I've journaled about it. That shouldn't happen again. And yeah, we'll go into tomorrow. What time is it? 7:34. Yeah, I'll do my draw on liquidity. My draw was pretty much right from yesterday, which is hard. Okay, so still haven't swiped that high, which is crazy. We've actually got an SMT here. I do think we're going to swipe this in the overnight session. We're very bullish here. This is literally pretty much the same as yesterday. Yeah, I think we're going to come down to this 4 hour and just... I'm not even going to really do a draw on liquidity. There's not enough structure here. I do just think we're going to swipe this high. Okay, yes, we do have this SMT in place. But I would need to see this hourly change in state. But to be fair, I would actually class this as equal highs, so I probably wouldn't even be looking for any shorts. Yeah. Guess we have technically run this hourly fair value gap here. We're not in a bigger time frame imbalance either. Serious room to the downside though. Yeah, potentially come down to this hourly. We'll see. If we get an hourly change in state, it might change the game a little bit, but I'd most likely be looking for us to not get a change in state. Wick down here, tag these 4 hours. And sorry, 1 hour. Sweep this sell side level. And then get a buy model up to the highs. That's what I'm probably assuming is going to happen. Yes, looks like we're going to come up to these equal highs here. We obviously swipe this. Yeah, extremely bullish here, no sign of stopping. We obviously have this SMT in place. And yeah, there's nothing clean for a change in state. So again, I'll be looking for a potential pullback, maybe to this 4 hour here. Or maybe this one to continue higher. We have to go lower to go higher, so wouldn't shock me. Interestingly enough, we've actually got a 1 hour. Little small one in there, see what happens. Is that 15-minute? Here it is. What would be nicer if we get a sweep of some of these liquidity levels. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Pretty bullish coming into tomorrow, unless we get some sort of change in state on MQ, which would be this hourly. And we start running through these fair value gaps. Otherwise, I'm looking for a buy model up to highs and ES all-time highs actually, which would be pretty nutty in Trump's first few days in office. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some food. Tomorrow I'm trading London and New York, so with full risk on the table, if applicable. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Saw a few people in the didn't take any trades today, which is completely fair. There wasn't really much opportunity anyway, apart from what I took, which I thought was good. But no, as we draw towards all-time highs, there will be less and less opportunity, because we're just going to be in a continuation fucking bullish trend. So that's fine. I'm expecting to just be waiting and observing tomorrow, and just really focus on what I did wrong today of taking that bullshit trade in the morning. Just I don't even know why. I actually don't even know why. I feel like I wasn't even focused on the money. I feel like it was just I don't know. I literally have no idea why I took it. At least I'm acknowledging that, and I'm completely aware that it was the wrong decision. That doesn't mean it's okay. And it doesn't mean I'm going to repeat it. So, yeah. That's pretty much everything I want to cover. I should be pumping out some content soon, potentially this week and next week. Got an editor now doing some shit, which is hard. And yeah, just want to pump up more content. I think once I pass this funded account and start like posting about that, I'll get more traction. But at the moment, I'm just kind of posting wins here and there, kind of, I haven't optimized this part of the business. I haven't really done videos on how to actually do what I'm doing. I haven't, at the moment I'm just documenting stuff. But I'm now going to transition into content creation and other sort of shit. But no, it's going to be hard. I'm excited for it. And yeah, this actually looks nice. Anyway, right, let's have a good middle of the week and end of the week, and continue to build good habits. And not, yesterday was yesterday, today was today. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna say yesterday was yesterday, and try and not make the same mistakes. Aim of the game. Alright, in a bit.